Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look to people who are focusing or have a job or working on the lucrative field, and also the people who are focusing or working or have a job in non-lucrative field. Let's take a look on the lucrative field job first. The lucrative job is often about job that work by the company, work in company, or even the job that's needed by a lot of person, and such as the 9 to 5 jobs, or even working in some companies, or even do business like that. And then why is the non-lucrative field? Non-lucrative field is such as the art, classic art, music sometimes, and also like niche sport like that, etc. If we take a look at their income, the lucrative field person is having a guaranteed income, but in the other hand, the non-lucrative field person is their income is depends on the people interest. Let's say the art, the paintings, of course it depends on what people is interested to. Let's say you make a painting and then you want to sell it, but it took a long time for you to literally sell it. And if you work within the lucrative job such as 9 to 5, of course you get the guaranteed payment, right? And now me as the opposition team is rebutting the first figure of the proposition team with the motion about this house as parents of prodigy in a non-lucrative field would prioritize developing the child's talent in that field over steering them towards more lucrative field. And without any further ado, let's jump to my rebuttal. They mention about their survivability, but actually in the modern world it requires the adaptability, or of course the skill they needed in this era, not just any emotional or mental health. Okay, so let's jump to my first argument. First argument is how to acting this non-lucrative field as if the child is a prodigy in the non-lucrative field. Is we need to treat that field is like a hobby, because like I said before, in this modern era the job is a lot of job is must be needed by the peoples. If not, of course there's not it's not a lot of people who needs the job, of course. In the other hand, the lucrative jobs such as, like I said before, the 9 to 5 is having the guaranteed payment. And concerning about the children's future is, although they have a choice, they of course develop a lot of skill, the deep skill in that field. It's not guaranteed that they can have a good income or financial state, because of the world is requiring the job that people needs, not only in the job that's needed or being interested by certain people. And because of that, then having a choice, to pick the non-lucrative field, it doesn't mean that the children is having a better future or even a better financial state. And then let's jump to my second argument. Because of the difficulties to get income, specifically in the niche thing like a niche sport, arts, paintings, or even sculpting, of course that thing is depends on the people interest. Because of lack the people are who have interest in there, of course it's difficult to get income from that field. And because of that, we need to treat the non-lucrative field as a hobby, so the children still have a chance to jump, or even entering the lucrative field, there are having more chance that having the guaranteed income or payment actually a salary. And then let's jump to my third argument, the survivability. Of course, parents must concern about their children's survivability. It's not just about emotion or mental health. In this modern era, they need to know that they they need to know about to adapting to do the lucrative field job. Because let's take an example from the what proposition team is mentioning, the computer science. The pro team is mentioning that about that people doing the computer science because of their need to run the program, not because of they care about the computer to advance the humanity. But that's of course contradictory. Because why? Because if people are focusing on that specific lucrative field, of course it's advancing the humanity, because of they are improving, they are focusing on that field. Of course it's increasing the quality person who works on that field. And because of that, we are strongly oppose this motion. Thank you.